fork's askew. Is that a tentacle in the stew? Every bite's a mystery, but it tastes like goblin victory. Goblin chef, oh what a sight! Spices flying left and right. Strange smells rising in the air, but the best food ever. Goblin chef, oh what a sight! Spices flying left and right. Strange
Oh, God knows what he did, so now he has to bear witness. And just start grabbing Streamer by the balls and be like, hello, I'm a goblin, how are you? But I want my broth to be thick. Extra thick!
There are bananas. Bananas! Bananas!
Oh, what the f is happening? Oh, hi!
I ain't gonna say I know what we're doing here, but I think our goal is to kill our wife. Bananas! Bananas!
Ah! Ow, I've been nailed. Watch it before. The little gnome living in a cookie.
Bananas! Yeah, we'll talk to him.
No one can help you now.
No! Ah! I have made my choice.
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. It's a banana.
I didn't think I left him muted. Oh, chat. Banana. Hi, them Tim's Guru D. Hi. Welcome in. How you doing? Oh, bananas. But yeah, heckin' Cowboy D. Just howdy. Yee, but welcome in, everybody. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for your Saturday lesson? Saturday slideshow. Are y'all ready? I hope y'all are ready. Yabbing is definitely a term that could be represented by being ready. That'd be, yeah. I definitely, that term of ready. You know, we also need a variant of D that's just red, so it's ready. There's a lot of things you can do with just the name D. There's a lot of things you can do with that name. But yes, Gobbin is ready. Gobbin is not actually ready, but pretending to be ready because otherwise the voices get loud. Oh no. At the voices! Not again! Hey, who's first? Oh, a barf today. Oh, I tried yelling at Gloomy earlier, but she was asleep. I tried yelling at the elf earlier, but she's asleep. Because Gloomy was asleep. I tried screaming at the elf, but yeah. A American cowboy hat would be so cute. Yes, you would be cute. You would be very cute. You are very cute, D. You know? It's a cute little D. Oh, God. Phrasing! Not even once. I has water, I has tea, I has Tylenol. Oh, it's gonna be good. Well, actually, I don't have tea. It's currently stipulating. Stipulating. It's going burr in the background. It's going burr. It's going burr in the background. And then, when all is said and done, I'll have tea. Yes. I am too sweet. That's how I got diabetes. How I got diabetes, I was so sweet that my pancreas failed me. It's in fact a very bad thing to be so sweet. But like my blood sugar is like 1,500. Healthy blood sugar's like 100. But I just be like that. I just be powerful like that, you know? I will not be constrained by the average sugar levels of mere mortals. I shall not be constrained to them. I will not be constrained to them. I shall do what I want. I'm back with my tea. I'm so glad I have a microphone I can bring with me, so I'm not just yelling from the other room. The model still freaks out when I do it, but at least y'all can hear me when I have to walk away for half a second to do little goblin things, little goblin games. As I, go and just touch all over things, like a plate or other things. And like go suplex a bear, just things you do in your kitchen. Go and like throw eggs. Just, I got that big 60-pack of eggs. Sometimes you just gotta eat one at the wall for your daily, I'm sure y'all know about that. So, I don't think I even need to explain what I'm doing with that. I think y'all already know. Y'all already know. Ain't no reason to explain that one. Y'all already know. Yeah. Yeah, y'all already know on that one. But then we have a pizza. Start of the daily morning, gotta make an entire pizza. Sometimes I have leftover pizza, and that's why I don't need to make another pizza, and that's why I'm on time. But today, I needed to only half make a pizza, because I had half of my pizza from yesterday, so I only need to make half of the pizza to have a pizza. True story. That's why I'm only 2 hours late instead of like 4 hours late, like normal. Yeah. Definitely that, not I slept in. That'd be crazy. Who'd sleep in on heckin' the Saturday slideshows? That's crazy. I'd never sleep in and miss stuff. Nah, studio mode. Let's make sure I'm capturing the right thing before I get myself in trouble. I almost did display capture. That would have been really bad. But you know what? Y'all are here for me to make silly goblin mistakes. So maybe that would have been even better. And you'd be like, oh my god, we're getting special scuffed today? No special scuff. Special scuff happens later. When I'm ducted by Envy. I've been ducted by Envy. Because Envy's gonna be like, yo, I know we've been planning all week and Goblin downloaded game all week, but we're changing plan and we're gonna play fast mode. It's gonna be like, god damn it. Damn fluff. Damn that fluff. Love that fluff, but that fluff pisses me off. Oh my god. I don't know. I'm never sure where to use words, but like, I love a lot of my friends. I love Gloomy. I love Callie. I love Paradise. I love a lot of people. There's a lot of love in this goblin's heart. And you know what? Much like in Kingdom Hearts, for every flame of love, there is a flame of hate. And you know what? I hate taxes. They're annoying. I hate the moon. I hate birds. Fucking birds. Trying to sleep at a reasonable 5 in the morning, and these bitches just be tweeting, chirping right outside your window like nobody's business. Fucking birds. I done nothing wrong, and the birds are there just disturbing me for no reason. It truly is a cruel world we live in, that a goblin can't go to bed at like 5 or 6 in the morning because birds and crickets. Heck, crickets. Oh god, wait. I have one extra hate than I love bananas. Okay, it's even once more. It is even once more. You have to live in balance. If you can't name something you love for something you hate, then you need to look inside yourself. Not like that. Put the mirror down. Not like that. Put the mirror down. You gotta look inside yourself with, just roll your eyes up, into your brain and stare at it. Glare at it until it answers you. Glare at it and find things. Yes. I was doing something. What was I doing? Oh god. I have membranes. I have memory. Honk. Honk, honk, honk. Honk. Oh. That's, My tea's not cooling down, chat, and I can't have my caffeine till my tea cools. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I should, like, warm up my voice and do vocal exercises. Yo, I'm just gonna look up vocal exercises, and we're gonna do us a vocal exercise. Vocal exercises. Lip trill. Okay, trilled. Engage the diaphragm. Wait, diaphragm's like in your fucking... Huh? Wait, how the fuck do you trill with your... Oh, God. Oh, that's... I don't think that's... No, that doesn't... Yawn size to release tension. And sirens. What the fuck do you mean sirens? What do you mean vocal straws? Oh. Ew. Ew. Okay. Okay. I see where he's going. It's gonna make me learn. I was hoping just to get like a video. I was hoping for a video to be like, yo, go eat shit like that. I don't know. Look. If I knew what I was doing, I'd have like a burrito right now. But I don't have a burrito right now, so we're just gonna have to live with the fact that Gob is just doing shit and trying, okay? Gob just be trying shit, okay? And maybe it's working. Maybe it's working, chat. Like, you know? Oh, that was a double. That one was a chain burp. Oh God, that one rumbled. Oh, I don't know how well that went through the mic, but enjoy it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Glorious goblin burps to start us off. Oh my. Be blessed, ye of chat. Ye of chat, blessed by Gob. Oh, truly majestic in stature. Tea's still too fucking hot to drink. Hey, I need it because it's what's going to warm up my throat so it stops hurting, but it needs to not be so hot that it burns my fucking throat. I've done that before too, and then I wasn't able to talk for a little bit because it was so hot that like it sealed my throat by burning it closed. And I was like, for the rest of the day. I need to be smarter than myself, and oh God, that's hard to do sometimes. That's hard to do. I'm usually only as smart as myself. I'm not often. I need though. I have that there need though, and then once it all goes through and I have the doing of the do, then where was I going with this? Chat, where was I going with this? Where was I going with this, chat? I think I was going to the market. You know, maybe we're gonna buy some watermelon, some gum. Maybe get some bread. You know what? I could use some bread. I should put some bread on my shopping list. Bread would be good. And then we can like, yeah. And like, yeah. Yes, sure. No, I need, there we go. Oh, you got like a sticker on you though. There we go. Oh, there we don't go. Rude. Don't worry. Don't you worry about the things I do in the background, chat. I am being goblin-y, and we're getting it ready, and we're doing the do, and it's gonna be great. And like, don't even worry about it. It's fine, okay? It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything's going wonderfully. Y'all shouldn't panic. Okay, you know what? I lied. Panic immensely. Start screaming. Set fires. You know, like go tip something over. And then come back. I'll wait. I won't wait. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. We're gonna go fight things. But yes, panic, fires, chaos, chaos. Font Watch Cat said, "Hi, Font Watch. Welcome in." Got tea. Got tea. It's good tea. It's hopefully going to be tea that I can drink here shortly. But this mug is like thermoregulating, so it keeps shit hot for longer. Ah, Gov. Oh my God, I'm the government. I've become what I swore to destroy. No! Oh God. Okay. Oh, phew. Oh, I was almost panicked. I was almost panicked. Almost. Almost. All right. Is everybody? Oh, why is that settling weird? Oh God, what is wrong with this tea? I think I should have taken the tea bag out a little earlier. This is bitter as fuck. Oh God. Oh God, no. Anyway, we're moving on to the game screen. Tea is time. But because we're doing this, I couldn't turn it on fast enough, so it restarted the loop. But I think we're pretty close to the. No, I think we're on the second song, so just go watch these songs a couple times. All right. Alright, chat. It is time. I should wear. We're sciencing this bitch. We're sciencing this bitch, chat, okay? It's science time. It's motherfucking science time, because this is 100,000% accurate science lore of the universe, okay? So we're sciencing up in this bitch, okay? Are you ready to science up in this bitch? I'm ready to science up in this bitch. I think my kitty's demanding that I give her attention right now, right up in this bitch. So, then we're gonna science up in this bitch. Because the cat might be locked outside, and if the cat's outside, I gotta let them in. If the cat's at the door, the other door, I just yell at them. Oh. How the fuck did I hear them? I could have swore I heard a cat scratching on something. Huh, weird. Anyway, tee tee. God, doing science is concerning. I do a lot of science. It's always concerning. Concerning these nuts. Ah! Haha! Got him. Got him. Viv, add 1 to the got him counter. Thank you, thank you. Yes. Yes, because, got him. Got him. Yeah. Oh god, Space Marine has another fucking 10 gigabytes. Space Marine, what did you add? What did you add? What did you add, Space Marine? What the fuck is new? Oh no, February community update, Tech Marine update. Oh. Oh. Interesting. A whole new class to play. Ooh, and they got the new Power Axe. Omnissiah Axe. Oh, heroic for the combat knife. So there's 2 heroic combat knives now. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Oh. Oh. Wait, with the Heretic Power Axe. I see. Chat. Anyway, that wasn't what I was looking into. I don't remember what I was looking into. But I was going to look at something, and I did the Fergore. And because I did the Fergore, I'm blame D. D, you distracted me. You didn't panic hard enough. You didn't burn the distractions before it was science time. Minus 10 points to D. We are removing D's points. No more points. I should have done that before y'all gave in. Spoilers. Don't worry about it. So, chat, it is time. It is time. Are you ready? You see, in the beginning, there was a lot of nothing. In the beginning, there was nothing. Below, within the nothing, there was the banana. For when all of everything was nothing, there was something, and the something was... are you not... Can you adjust? In the beginning, everything was nothing, and nothing was very small. Nothing was very small, just like that. In the beginning. In the beginning. This is like a lore-accurate representation of what the beginning was. That little dot right there, that little banana of the universe, that was the start of it all. And then, as it beninged, it was like, you know what? It sucks to be alone. So, it got bigger. It got bigger and pixelated, but that's okay. It does that sometimes. But as the banana grew too large to cope with the universe, I just realized I don't know where I saved this next image for this. Give me a second. Just to remember, it started with small banana, now is the large banana, as the bananas bananally. It'll be best just find this on Google. But then, when after it did its expanding, the banana succumbing to Frederick's law of banana too big, it blew up. It blew up. It blew up. It blew up because too much banana. The world could not handle so much banana. So the banana, it blew up because it couldn't do no more. This is true fact, chat, remember. It's true fact. It's true, unfutable facts. It is entirely truth-relating. And then, from that, the banana once more small. There was then many banan. There was then many banan across cosmos. And the bananas, they multiplied and became the spirally center of the universe. And doing what they could, bunching all up and doing the do. And, like, it was a great time. It was a great time. And, like, there were bananas and bananas and bananas. And there was much bananas. Because the bananas, and it's hard to draw a spiral with bananas. Fine. Banana. And then, the bananas, they went, it did leave the explosion. They were supposed to explode again. Imagine it exploded again. I'm too lazy to find the explosion again. And then they exploded again into, I'm gonna have to go through and change every size. Into smaller banana. I have to like grab all of them to delete all of them, huh? Let's see if I can do this easily. And they all shrank into smaller little banana ecosystems. Okay. And and then there were smaller little, There were smaller mini universes of bananas all across the galaxy of universe. And from those many galaxies of bananas, there was one special banana that I forgot to get an image for. Alright, well, we'll just move the other ones out of the way and have the middle one. One special banana. One special banana. Is in that banana. In that banana. Is this banana. Is this banana. This banana. Right here. This little black splotch. That's not where we are. We're actually over here on this little black splotch. I fooled you. I fooled you. You thought I was gonna say we were on. You silly. Thinking we're on that banana. It's like y'all have never done a science. It's like y'all have never done a science. Crazy. Crazy. I can't believe y'all thought we'd. I thought y'all thought we'd be on that banana. Nah, we're clearly on that banana. But you shouldn't believe me either. We're actually on this banana right there. True. 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 And then we need new picture. And then new. Everything sucked because everything was on fire. Everyone was on fire. The second bananing. The second bananing. The second panini. The second panini. World was too hot. World was too hot. It sucked. Everyone was dying because it was too much hot, and everything was on fire. Everything was on fire. Like, the entire world was fire. Because, you know, the universe just exploded. The universe had, in fact, just exploded. The universe had just exploded a couple of million years ago. But, like, most of the world was on fire. And what wasn't on fire was on double fire. It was bad news bears, okay? Bad things were happening. It wasn't anyone's fault. But everyone was on fire. But that's okay, because we decided that, you know, this is where this was where we learned the power of fire. This is where we, oh god, none of these images are good. This is where we learned the power to harness flames and come up with such genius inventions like marshmallow on a stick and roasting wieners and roasted wieners. Very, very important technologies. It's the first two technologies to ever be made in the universe. Was to put something on a stick and put it over a fire. But this is where Giorgio's second law comes into place. This is where Giorgio's second law comes into place, because the planet was all on fire, and we used hot dogs and marshmallows to quell the fire because of Giorgio's second law, the transfer of heat. So we contained the heat of our planet into our marshmallows and our hot dogs to warm our souls. And that is how we created the next step on Earth, which was to turn the world into an ocean. Because when there's no fire, clearly water comes in. And then with that dag beginning. Now the entire world was for the fish. And like, fish are pretty cool, you know. You know, the fish are pretty cool. Fish are pretty cool, you know. You got like his happy little fish. He was swimming around and stuff, but that, oh god, I opened Epic Games. But like this fish, you know, he's doing his best. He's doing his greatest. He's swimming. He's living his best life. He's a bit too big. He's covering too much of the screen. But you know, we got a lot. We got a lot of things to talk about. We got a lot of things to talk about. Fish World. A lot of stuff happens right here. A lot of stuff happens right here. Okay. Pay attention, chat. This is where a lot of stuff happens. And now that we have contained the fire, we're drowning. Because we hadn't learned how to swim yet. So the first humans after containing the fires, after we came and contained the fires of our molten world in hot dogs and marshmallows through Giorgio's second law, and after waiting for the world to cool off enough to contain the fires from the big bang of bananas, from the big banana, now we're drowning. Humanity drowns. Big sad. It's very sad. But it's okay. Because something needed to feed the fishes. Fishes ate though. So, yay. The fishes got to eat it. Because like they were hungry. They didn't have food yet. But like one really smart fish, okay? One really smart fish. A very smart fish. This one right here, he was a scholar and a gentleman. I tell you what, this fish right here, scholar and a gentleman. We're gonna have to probably move where this guy sits. You know what? We're gonna move this down here. And this fish, scholar and a gentle fish. He was a gentle fish. When we run out of the foods. And then the fishes were hungry once more. He could not save them. He was smart enough to recognize the problem, but he had no thumbs. And that is why they invented. The fish went and then invented their glorious steed, their salvation, their friendly dude to solve their problems. They went and they did fish science endlessly to come upon the solution. Greg. But now that they had Greg, they finally had someone with thumbs. So what did they do? They of course went and had Greg start farming. Because they just didn't have any other way of food. So they had Greg go up onto the to start making food for them. And then it was happy. Greg made vegetables for fish. But little did they know, as they invented vegetables, they could never know. What would come after vegetables would be the next beginning. It would be the next beginning. The fifth beginning. The next beginning. The next beginning. The next beginning. The next baby Ningenshin. The next baby Ningenshin. Okay, sure. Because now it was war. It was war. The plants weren't happy. The plants weren't happy because they were being used. They were being used. Sure, we'll use this one. The plants were being used, and this meant war. And this meant war. It was plants versus fish. It was plants versus fish. It was plants versus fish. They needed something. They needed something to quell the tide. To quell the tide. And they... Okay, I guess this is a warfish. Sure. Sure. I guess this little dude's a warfish. Sure. To quell the tide. It was plants versus fish, and it was crazy. They needed something. They needed something. So the plants, knowing their plight, they invented something to counter the fish. Something to counter the fish. They invented... I want one of these, but from the back. They invented... They invented the noble fisherman to counter the fish. Life was good, and that is how humanity came to be. And that is how humanity came to be. Does anybody have any questions so far? Does anybody have any questions so far? Does anybody have perhaps any questions so far? For I know this is a lot of information to take in at once. This is a lot of information to take in at once. I understand. But remember, this is all entirely true. There is proof across all of history. The messages are there for any who are willing to listen and learn. True. True. So. I probably should have been doing questions at the end of every beginning, but it's fine. It's fine. Much sciencing. Much sciencing. Yes. Yonk. York. Me York. It's a hee. Gob's gonna sip some tea and just let this sink in for everybody. Let this just sink in for everybody. Interesting. Wait. Oh, okay. I was suddenly confused about a thing because I looked at a thing and it confused me because I looked at it. And then my brain went, wait, that's not... That don't make sense. That ain't make sense. Why would that make sense? No sensing. No sensing, only doing, chat. Interesting. Oh, someone just mentioned something about Pokemon, and now I hope they're right. Now I hope they are right. Honk. Yonk. Ba 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 ba. Oh god damn it! That might convince me to play that game again. God damn it! That's hot. Oh. All right. No questions? No questions? Chat. D. Vaunt Watch. Gunru. Viv, do you have any questions? Viv? Gloomy, who's I think actually sleeping right now, but I'm sure she'll be fine.
A goblin in a crooked hat stirs a pot of who knows what. The kids
Honk. Honk, 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 honk.
masterpiece or just regret.
I feel like I'm gonna be breaking a lot of streaks today, because, none. Really? Alright, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of streaks broken today. I know, like, Kazik has their streak at, like, 97 or something. That'll suck. I hadn't seen them show up yet.
Hits the wall, ladle seat, that's part eyeball. A pinch of this, a dash of that.
Because this was the start of the beginning. Because now, humans exist once more, and it is once again the era of humanity. Once more. How do you separate the film from a ramen atom? What? That is a question. Oh, hi, Kazik! Oh, Kazik kept their streak up. Let's see if Gloomy will be so lucky. Purple. The next one is in purple. Next one is in purple. So, as a recap for students who showed up late. Thank you for Pat Pat. In the beginning, there was a banana, but it was lonely and small, so it exploded to become many banana. Many banana across the universe. You following? Okay. Okay, but we live on this banana. Right here in this little dark spot. We live on that banana. That's where we are. Hi, Yogo. That was the beginning. Then is the second banana. With Giorgio's second law, we tamed the planet of fire. Because everything sucked and was hot and was on fire. So with Giorgio's second law of the transfer of heat and energy, we used roasted wieners and marshmallows to absorb the heat of the fire to cool down the world. But everybody knows in the absence of fire, there's water, and then humanity drowned. It's tragic, but don't worry, we'll come back into it. With that, the fishes had something to eat, so they were happy. Then the scholar fish realized they running out of foods. So in their wisdom, they made Greg. Because they couldn't farm, because they didn't have thumbs. Greg doesn't have thumbs either, but they got tentacles. Tentacles can use tools. So, Greg made vegetables for fish. I hope you're still following. Is everybody still following? What about Babingus? Babingus is, of course, a fraud, and we do not teach of his heresies in this classroom, Callie. But of course, with the introduction of vegetables, there is now war. There is now war between... I should probably actually write this down. This will be important for lore. War between vegetables and fishes. So, the only solution was for the vegetables to create the ultimate weapon. Vegetables go nuclear. Create apex humans who eat both. True. It's very true. It's very true. It's scary how accurate this history of everything is. But now, Age of Humanity. Age of Humanitieses. Age of Humanitieses. Yes. The Humanitieses, they come. They show up. They hungry. They invent their best invention. Their best two inventions. They invent the chicken. They invent their two greatest inventions. The chicken, which is only the first of the great inventions. Is only the first of the great inventions. Why is it one of the first great inventions? It is not because of the chicken itself. It is because with the invention of the chicken, we get the invention of the fried chicken. Glorious and tasty. But we also get, yes, the humanities. Ourselves! So, we have humans invent chicken. Oh, wait. Oh, cool. Okay. And wings. They then go on to invent more, to improve science. The next big invention, the next most important invention. This is their second invention. Their second invention is, of course, them striking down their creators. Them striking down their creators. They go and cross-pollinate their... God damn it. Keep being on the wrong thing. They cross-pollinate. They breed their own creators together and invent wheat. Wheat? Wheat. 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 Invent wheat. Yes. They go and they invent wheat, which is one of the greatest inventions because it also gives us, first, it gives us bread. Everybody loves bread, especially with the double killing of creators. We're going to be using this special variant of bread to really show the hubris that is humanity. You can't spell humanity without pizza. It is the garlic bread. The garlic bread, indeed. We make the garlic bread, but we made more than garlic bread from this invention. We also made beer. And that is where everything took a turn for the worse. That is where things started going wrong. For the beer. Oh, the beer was quite tasty. It quenched many. For then, with the invention of beer, which is effectively just bread, which is effectively just liquid bread, we just tapped out as a society. It's as high as we ever achieved. No invention will ever be as good. No invention will ever be as good. It's a shame, but that is the way of things. But that is simply the way of things. There has to be a top, and we have already found it. I say I despise beer, but it's fine. Rum can be beer if you're brave enough.
Fiery glare, I dive left, I twist, I weave, a clever goblin never
Any questions about the age of humanities? Any questions for ye? Oh, guys, hey, welcome in. I got some people to shout out. I got some people. We're gonna shout out Tibbs, as I'm 95% sure they're still a streamer. We're gonna shout out the Gunaroo. We're gonna shout out the Kazik. To shout out the Lord of South. Yes, and if y'all have any questions, now is the time to pose them.
don't look back. Gold in my hand, set gone like that, the dragon roars. The king
Is everybody keeping up? Does everybody understand this age of humanities?
what a mistake.
Or it is about to take a turn. It's about to take a turn, chat. About to take a turn. Alright, what is your question, Lyoko? What is your question? Interesting. Indeed, the history of humanity is indeed a very interesting subject. No, I was saying yes, I understand. I have no idea what's going on, but I've gotten through game with less. Yeah. I'm giving you the 1000% accurate history of everything in the universe, including the future, because the future is also history. Mm. And and then China broke again. I wish I could do it in their voice. They were doing like an actual history of the world. I mean, yeah, we're doing a very accurate history of the world too, but it's based on that. And it was whole again, and then it broke again. The sun is a deadly laser. Yes. Alright, I forgot. That's the next step. Don't worry. Don't you worry. But you see, all of this invention pissed off the sun, and they said, yo, bitch, stop that. Angry, jealous sun there. So the sun got really fucking angry about all of this. It got really angry. So the sun, being a deadly laser, sure, this one, and it's sure. Copy image. Copy image, now that's loaded. So the sun, being a deadly laser, was like, nuh-uh, nuh-uh, nuh-uh. It said no. And it decided to sweep across the planet. It swept across the planet. It swept across the planet and destroyed everything. Everything. Of course it's giving me heckin' Mario stuff. There we go. There we go. Sure, this fucking thing. Why not? Why not? Angry sun. It was like, no, I'm angry. So it tried to blow us up and sent us back to fire. But if you remember from earlier, we know how to deal with it. So we rose up. We rose up our marshmallows in defense. We rose up our... What the fuck? Well, how did I instant folder that? What? Flip horizontal. Okay. We rose up our marshmallow defense formation. And now it was the sad sun. So instead of trying to myrtleize all of us, the sun changed its mind and said, well, fuck you then. Well, fuck you then. And decided to hide away like a bitch. Like a bitch. Like a bitch. And said, then you don't get my light no more. And started the Ice Age. Started the Ice Age. Okay, we got real quick, write some stuff in. So, Angie, Sun. No. Angie, Sun. I should probably actually change for a lot of these sick. They're kind of in the way. You're fine. We're going to move this one over here. Sun was deadly laser. Tried to end humanity. Failed because marshmallow blocking. Hi, Runa. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I got another one to shout out. Oh my god, you sweetie, sweetheart Runa. Hi, how's it going? However, the sun. The sun finding out. Eat failed. Gave the cold shoulder. And that is how. Hi, Solar Moth! Hi, Solar Moth. And that is what started the Ice Age. Little did the sun know. No. Not right now. I'm busy. We're on a roll and I gotta get this through. Little did the sun know. It had given us more power in this Ice Age. In this icy age. Humanity now had ice for drinks. Oh, god damn it. I hate how Shift does that. And cream. With the invention of ice from our thunder, we then invented the most important invention that humanity would ever need throughout the cosmos. The most important invention that will ever be, and that even aliens come to visit just to see the majestic majesty of. That is right. In our pursuit of ice cream, we invented the cow. We invented the cow. We invented the cow so that we may invent ice cream. We invented the cow so that we may invent ice cream. Need a picture of ice cream. Sure, this one. Ice cream. We're gonna put it up here. I don't want covering the cow. True. We invented cows. Yes. Yes. Well, were you not paying attention earlier? We also invented chickens. Yes. Yes. No. I see how that could get confusing, Callie, but no. The Sundare was giving us the cold shoulder and started the Ice Age. I can see how that could get confusing, but no. But yeah, very cool. That trips up a lot of people on the exams. That trips up a lot of people on the exams, Callie. Alright, I've been demanded 25 squats, so I shall do 25 squats. Hi, Envy, welcome in. Are you ready for EDF 6 tonight? Are you ready for EDF 6? I hope you're ready for. I should go grab my phone so I can actually like read stuff over here. But yeah. Continue yelling "Bia" until something happens. Bia! Bia! Yeah. Okay, I'm back with my phone. It was important to make sure it was out here, so I had a phone out here. Yes, I'm getting on soon. Is Split Fiction. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, humanity also went extinct like 5 times throughout this, so like, I don't feel like inventing cows was that much of a thing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's also a great chance for anyone to ask questions while I'm doing this, so I can read them when I get back. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Has friend been eating okay? Yes, I have had food today. Smile. I've eaten today. Definitely. I've had more than rice and hot dogs for meals for the past 2 weeks. I've been eating great. Hee hee. I've definitely been eating. Yes, definitely. I meant questions about the the history of everything, but yeah, sure. Oh, this is unreadable. I might move some stuff around. So we want to move the ice. I think it's this layer, just so it's over here. Okay. That can move down a bit. The ice cream can move down a bit. There we go. I can actually read everything, even if it doesn't make sense in order. Even if it doesn't. Okay. Okay. Okay, chat. Okay. Why do 2 squats make me breathless? I don't get it. God damn it. Know that I'm redeeming jumpy jacks for you now. I'm redeeming jumpy jacks for you now, Envy. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it now. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Oh. Oh. Whoa. 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 I wonder if Gloomy's still just sitting in that chat. Oh! They must have woken up because they're not in the streaming chat no more. Huh. Honk. Honk, honk, honk. Yonk. You know, this has gone about an hour, and that's about as long as I kind of planned for these to go. There's a couple more slides we could do, but thoughts? There's I don't know how to say. If there's not super much reason to force it, we could just yeet at a friend. Moth. Moth.
He flips a pancake, hits the wall. Ladle seat,
Honk.
that's part eyeball.
My throat feels so dry, and that's partly because of the tea, but also like, my throat is not happy with me today. That's all I'm gonna say. My throat is not happy with me today.
The magic's in his head. Goblin chef, oh what
Fuck. Frig. Frig. I gotta start getting better about that. I'm not quite as, Words. So, I saw someone bring something up, and I kinda hope they're right about it. The new Pokemon. The new Pokemon. The dog? People are saying they're hoping it turns into a cheerleader. And with its name, I can see it. And with its appearance. Like, I can see that being a thing. I can see that being a potential thing it turns into. Its name is literally Pombon. Like, so like Pom like Pomeranian, but it could also be Pom like a pom-pom. And like, I see it. But the other thing is Bon like bonfire. So I'm curious if it's going to... It could also evolve into some kind of like... some kind of like dancer. Which I mean, I guess technically a cheerleader is, but you see my point. I mean more than that. Some kind of like ritual dancer. Which, I mean, I guess that's still a cheerleader. The old ritual dances for war are now just the dances we do for sport ball, so, I mean, Yeah, like every single Pokemon ever? You're right, Lyoko. Like, every single one ever? I want a Fire Wolf. Well, too bad. You're getting Fire Fairy Cheerleader. It's gonna go up on 2 feet and be the next Goonbait. It's gonna be the next Goonbait Pokemon. It's gonna be terrible. It's gonna have them curves. I mean, it could go Firewolf. I kind of, with what I've seen, what I've heard, and just its general look, I think it's going to either go cute or pretty direction. Kind of like Poplio growing up into the thing. I feel like it's going to be some kind of performer role, dancer role, something like that. Yo, there's only been one fire starter to not walk on 2 legs. And that was Fuecoco. And that's one that started on 2 legs. And then went down to 4. It went against the stream. Hackadol! Hackadol! I'm hoping I do remember it's a joke, but it's stupid fucking thing I'm doing. File, no. Alright, it's time for panel 7. My brain got distracted talking about Pokemon, so I don't remember what was gonna come after this, so let me... Humanity! Sure, humanity had hold Oh, egg foo young. Oh, I had tea. Had cold, needed heat. Oh, it was time. It was time. We had to. We had to use the marshmallows that had been bringing about the primordial heat all this time. Alright, I should probably make this larger. Humanity needed heat. Crisis! Crisis! I don't know, close enough. Humanity need cold, need heat. Use the primordial marshmallows. Use the primordial marshmallows. Yes. It was time. It was time. They prevented the sun's murder. They cooled the planet's intense fire from destroying us entirely. It was time for their last usage. And from... Oh god, my brain... Oh, honk, honk, honk. Honk, honk, honk. Honk, 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 honk. Honk. I think that tea's just hitting me now, because I had something I was gonna say. Oh god, where's my script? I mean, none of this is scripted. I didn't write this beforehand. I didn't. That'd be crazy. This is all right off rip. I'd never be looking up what I was trying to say right now as we speak. That's crazy. That'd be crazy. Nah. Oh, those squats fuck me up. Bleh, bleh, bleh. My brain stopped it. Okay, so I didn't actually write a script, I'm gonna be honest. I probably should have. I thought of a script beforehand. Yeah. Art history, it's just your notes. Yeah, you're right. It is just my notes. I'm looking through my notes that I totally read. I totally have of this very real history of everything. Right. Right. And from the toasty marshmallows, we invent the first of our friends. We invent the mammoth. The mammoth. The first warm friend. Humanity's first friend. The mammoth. The mammoth. Humanity's first friend. The mammoth, with their heat, helped us not be cold. Yes. And from the mammoth, we had their descendants. The mammoth's descendants. We have descended from mammoths, as everyone knows. We have, of course, our next friend, which is dogs. This is one reason why dogs are man's best friend. They were direct descendants of the mammoth. They were direct descendants of the mammoth. But the other descendant of the mammoth was not. While all of the friendship went into the dog, The other descendant of the mammoth took all of their hate. It took all of a mammoth's hate, and this isn't fucking loading. Come on. I need to grab the picture, so load. The second descendant of the mammoth was the walrus, and it consumed all of the mammoth's hate. But the third descendant of the walrus, possibly the most important descendant of the of the mammoth, was blankets, which took its job. It took its job being what kept us warm in the cold nights. True. It's entirely true. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Amanda. How goes it? How goes it? How goes it, Manda? I should have hit this one. I can just grab and grab. Okay. Walrus inherit evil. Dogs inherit friendship. Blanket inherit worms. True story. The first steak. No, we already had cows. We invented cows before we invented mammoths. We invented cows first. Mana. You gotta keep up. You gotta keep up, Manda. Are we gonna have to do a whole this is going to be on the test, chat. Like, come on. It's going to be on the test. Alright, fine. We could go back through real quick. In the beginning, there was a banana. The banana was small and alone because in the beginning, there was not a lot of anything. In fact, most of everything was actually nothing. But the banana didn't want to be alone. So it blew up into many 100,000 million bananas across the cosmos. But the banana we lived on, this one, right here in that little gray patch, that banana, but it was too hot. It was too damn hot, and humanity was sweltering forever for the second banana. It was far too hot. So with Giorgio's second law, I should actually probably write this in. It's gonna be important lore that y'all can't miss. With primordial weenies and mallows, we overcame the fires. True. We live in a banana. Yes. Yeah, that was step one. That was step one. Oh my god, y'all are not ready for this test. But like it's coming. It's gonna be like 30% of your total grade. I don't know why so many fail my class. I don't get it. But yes, we then, with Giorgio's second law of heat transfer, we used the primordial weenies and mallows to soak up the heat because of the laws of heat transfer. The fires of the world were contained within the primordial weenies and mallows. However, in the absence of fire, water, and humanity drowned. It was tragic. But the fishes that started coming about got to eat, because there were a lot of corpses in the water, and they were hungry. But scholarfish, I should actually probably put scholarfish in here. Scholarfish realizes that humanity, or the remembrance, will not remain. So he created Greg to make vegetables for fish to eat. And for a time, they were happy. But the vegetables, they were getting angry and started a war. They had but one option, the nuclear option. So the vegetables created humans. Little did they know it was costly. While the fishermen did indeed contain the fish menace, they also ate the vegetables. It was a poor mistake that they would never recover from. With humanity back in the reign of power, we invented the two most important inventions in the world. The chicken and the chicken wing, leading to the chicken wing, and wheat, leading to bread and beer. Truly, the golden age of humanity. The golden age of humanity. The golden age of humanity. Except gold looks really bad here, so we're not going to leave it like that. But imagine that's there. Imagine that's there like that, because it looks really bad with gold unless I change all the text to black, and that's too much work. From there, the sun was jealous, an angry, jealous Sundare. Sun was angry. It was giving us so much, and we gave it nothing in return. The sun, indeed, was a deadly laser and tried to end humanity. So we brought back our marshmallows through Gregorio's second law, as we all know. If you remember from panel 2, to block the sun's deadly laser. Sun, being angry, had one more trick up their non-existent sleeve, giving us the cold shoulder, starting an ice age. But what is ice but something to put in your drink, and something to make delicious icy creams? The sun was a fool, and simply made us more powerful. However, after a time we realized it was too cold. We needed to use the primal marshmallows for their one final goal. To create the primordial mammoth, humanity's first friend. But over many centuries, the mammoth could not keep up and had to split itself into its 3 offspring. One for warmth, one for friendship, and one to contain their overwhelming evil. One day the walruses will rise up and end humanity, but this is not the story of that. Yay. I need to refill my water. I've been talking a lot today because of this, so I've been talking a lot through this. Let me go get some water. Now is the time to ask questions. Now is the time to ask questions while teacher is away filling their sip mug. Because, sippy sip. Sippy sip, 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 sip. Water. Oh, just drank half my cup. I should double fill it. You got 2 fill-ins in one? Oh my god. Crazy. This water's starting to taste weird. I think I gotta clean and swap out my filters. Might also be the cup itself. It's been a little bit. Oh, Rich. Just remember, any banana has the chance to explode and create a new universe. That is, if there's nothing else you take away from this life lesson, take that. Take that. Any banana has the chance to start a whole new universe. It's a true story. I've seen it happen. Twice. I've seen it happen. Is this a face that would lie to you, chat? Don't answer that. Okay. Actually, I have been talking for an hour and a half. I think we're going to go on BRB for real quick, because I need to pee. Raining. Oh my god, Envy's evolving! Envy, are you ready? Envy, are you ready? You're evolving! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Envy! Envy, you're evolving! Oh my god! Oh, look at you! You're all cloaked and whatnot! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Evolve into Pipitar! Oh my god! Iron Defense! 9 out of 10 people like their broth, but I want my broth to be thick, not kinda OTE Twitter thick. I want this to be chunky. I just realized I probably could throw in like half a can of tomato paste, and that'd probably help it too, but I don't want tomato paste in this. That's why I like chicken noodle soup. It doesn't have tomato. This is starting to boil though. It just needs to simmer. There's another foe around here, and I'm worried it's beyond this fucking corner. I was really kind of expecting to walk into it. Oh, purple balls. The purple balls, chat. I don't trust them. Don't trust the purple balls, chat. Oh. Okay. I can deal with this. Monsters. Okay, yo. Survival training with flying colors. Yay. You know what that means, chat? We can leave. We can leave. I could fight my way out. I don't feel like bothering. Gonna be honest. Oh no, it's there! Bitch! No! No, go back! Go back! No! Donk! I am back. I am back. Hello. Hello, chat. Hello. Hope you got your questions ready. I hope you got your questions ready. Thank you for watching. Yes. The next step for humanity. We had conquered the world. We had conquered the cosmos. We had faced every tribulation. We faced nothing existing. We faced the world on fire. We faced drowning to death. We technically failed that one, but like we came back. We came back in the next book. It's fine. We faced not having chicken wings or garlic bread. It was a terrible time before this. That's how you know everything before this sucked. We didn't have garlic bread. We faced the sun trying to kill us twice. We faced freezing. Now it was time to face our next challenge in, sure, this color. I don't want that color. We're gonna go green. Frig it. I like green. I guess I could just do black. I'll get black. Frig! Next couple slides might be in black. No. Why is it yellow? What? What? Jesus. Jesus. Yes. Technologenesis. The sun had left. So of course, we create one. In our hubris, we say if the sun has left us, we'll make one. We'll make one with science. With science in the darkness. In the darkness, we created a new sun for ourselves. We created a new sun for ourselves. It makes it hard to read, but it's fine. Makes new sun to replace one that left. We make the new sun because, as you remember, the sun had abandoned us. It said no, and it left. But even with the power of everything, we needed it. We needed a sun, and we needed one that wouldn't betray us. That is where our primordial wiener comes in. We had to sacrifice the primordial wiener. It was coming, chat. It was coming, chat. We had to sacrifice the primordial wiener eventually. I'm sorry, everyone thinking it would live to the end. I'm sorry. The history is not that kind. History is not that kind. I am very sorry to tell you. History is not kind. The primordial wiener never stood a chance. We broke it. We snapped it in half to make our new sun. The one that would stay with us for the end of time. It got us through our roughest times. It saw us through our coldest winters. And now, the primordial wiener forever brightens our sky as our sun. It forever brightens our sky. Do not cry for it. It still watches us from above. It still watches us from above. But, as we have the sun, we have lit up the path for the future. We have, except for that one corner. Except for that corner. The sun has lit up the path for the future. Has lit up the path for the future. I should probably actually just split it there. You know what? I think I am going to split it there. Bap. 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 And in the future, the text is black, so it can actually show up on the thing. It lit up the future, and once more we could see. Once more we could feel. Humanity could see and feel again. And from that, we made art. Art. From that, we made art. And from vision and art came, of course, the next evolution of art. Because, of course, after art comes, you know, a very special kind of art that can't be, like, if we're talking about the full history, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Like, under the gaze of the mighty primordial wiener, of course we're gonna get a little freaky, but it's fine. We ushered in a new era of feeling. It's great. Don't worry about it. But another thing came with the light. Another thing came with the light. With the light came spaghetti. You may think, why? But if you really ask in your heart of hearts, you'd know why it came. You'd know why it came. The light brought about spaghetti. True. True. We lost a wiener, but we got a noodle. Rest in peace, primordial wiener. Oh, you'll be missed. Oh, the story always gets me. And finally, after 4 slides, we have something to pair Can't appreciate the plating, Stark. Indeed. We now have the correct lighting to take food pictures. But also, after 4 slides of history, we have garlic bread's mate. We finally have spaghetti to pair with our garlic bread, and life was good. On came a utopia. Came about was a utopia. Came about was a utopia. Utopia of knowingzologists. The utopia of knowingzologists. Yes. Yes. Where you have such glorious things of 2 plus 2 equal fish. And 10 plus 9 equals 21. Glorious, glorious knowingses. It was the epitome of knowledge. It was truly powerful. It was truly a powerful, powerful year. But it was not to last long. For with knowledge comes greed. For with knowledge comes greed. That's a small picture. No. With knowledge comes greed, and with greed comes this being way too fucking small. What the hell? With knowledge comes greed, and everything blew up. Why did everything blow up? Because someone did a think. For envy. For envy. For envy. For envy. For envy. For envy. We couldn't figure out what all of the numbers mean. We could not figure out what all of them numbers mean. And clearly, someone tried digging deeper. They tried digging deeper. It was the thing of knowings, not the utopia of thinking. And someone tried doing a think. You can't be doing a think. You're just supposed to know things. You're just supposed to know. You're just supposed to know. Like the lottery tickets numbers being, that. Like that. Like, there you go. But we can't keep those there. So. But like, yeah. But like, they're not staying there. They're not staying there. I can't just tell you the future's lottery. Like, that'd be cheating. That'd be cheating. And fortunately, with this, it set us back. Words. Too many thinks resulted in nuclear brain explosions. They were too smart for their own good. They were so smart. How could they be so dumb? How could they be so dumb? They were so smart. They knew this would happen. And they did it anyway. Or the book had to turn pages. It had to turn pages. It had to. Or, in the ending, bitch. So what? In the ending. One by one. One by one by one. I don't know how many of these I made. I might need to make more. In the ending. I literally need one more. Oh, I literally need two more. In the ending. Okay, move that. I get... Cancel. Fine. I'm not angry. You're angry. In the ending. 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 Across all of the universes. As each goes and follows this cycle. As each follows this cycle. Blowing up. Destroyificating itself. Going through all of this. In the ending. In the ending. In the ending. In the ending. In the ending, as all comes to a close, we are left with but one small banana as we started. And the rotation repeats. For the ending is just the start of the cycle, as the one tiny banana falls onto itself, and all of everything returns to where it once was, a tiny banana in the middle of nothing. It all returns to the beginning to start the cycle over once more. And that is the history of Why am I in the middle? Why am I in the middle of the screen? Y'all didn't even get to see the banana because I was in the most... Damn it! When did I get in the... Who moved me? Little banana, middle of the screen. Important. Tiny. Tiny, small banana. I did not leave it uncovered for no reason. And yes, that is the history of everything. Now that it is done, does anybody have any questions? Does anybody have any questions? As this will be on the test. This will be on the test. Will be on the test, chat. I hope you took notes. Very important, very important. Very important, very important. We're going to go back to the bar now. Back to the bar now. Yes, yes. Yums, yum. How do potatoes fit into this timeline? Oh, potatoes were a constant throughout it. Potatoes were a constant throughout it. They were one of the first vegetables made by the fish so that they could feed themselves and the universe. Indeed. Potatoes don't tend to do much. They just kind of exist though. So as far as history is concerned, they don't really matter besides that they are a prey. Generally though, they will fit in your mouth. Yes. Especially after like boiled or fried. Yeah. Usually like with side of sausage. Yes. Glory be the potato. Glory be the potato. A good question, though. A good question, though. Ooh. Interesting, interesting. That is a choice. That is a choice. That is a choice. Oh, okay. Yes. Note it well. Yes. Though that will not be on the test, because we did not discuss it in class. I am not that rude. On the test will only be what we discussed today, unless I change my mind. Unless I change my mind. Oh, fuck. Oh, borp. Borp. Borp, borp, borp. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Ah! Ooh. We might go raid Cosmonaut K. I forgot they're doing a model review. A model unveil today, a model debut. So you know what? Who's the sweetie cat? There he is! We're gonna go raid them, cause tee-hee. Pop, 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 pop. Who's the sweetie cat? There he is! Pop, 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 pop. So, grab the raid messages. There's two, one for either side. We're going to go raid Cosmo K. Go raid Cosmo K. It is their streamer anniversary. They're debuting a new model. I think they also have the a sweetie. They're playing the Stray game. And flatly, I just want to support a friend. Because K is an absolute sweetheart. They are a wonderful supporter. I'm sure a lot of people in chat already know Cosmonaut K. And yeah, I'm greedy, so I'm gonna go support my friends. So tee-hee. You're welcome for history. Friend support! Indeed. Mark, we're gonna be playing Star Rail. And also, kidnapping a cow. And later today, we're gonna be doing other things, so tee-hee. Alright, bye-bye, everybody! Bye, bye-bye-bye! Another thing, I have not advertised this much yet, but I'm going to be working on it. March 14th, we're having my affiliate anniversary, so be excited for it. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye-bye. I am loving these Saturday slideshow things. They're going to stay around. I loved it when the Goblin Dating Advice one. This one's a lot of fun. If anyone wants me to very accurately cover a topic, put it in the Discord. We have a suggestions thing. If you want me covering a topic, put it in there. Bye, everybody.